Hello everybody, Russian Batman here, back with another video, and this is another potatomeen speed drawing. So yeah, this is characters from the kind of potatomeen universe. And yeah, for this one, I only have two drawings, unfortunately. Don't have that much, because I had to really rush out this video. But this first character is called, I believe it's called Hellspawn. This is a character Potato Means actually had for a while, I think before he even started his whole potato verse, as he likes to call it. And now he's recreating that character and implementing him into the Tatoverse somehow. I don't know how, but it seems cool. So I wanted to draw him because he looked like a really cool character. And yeah, so he hasn't finished his new design yet. Maybe by the time this video comes out, maybe he has. But so for this character, I did some influence from his new. He has some like prototype images of his new design. So some's influence from that, mainly like the armor and whatnot and all that stuff. But the face is kind of more influenced from the original design, because the newer design, for whatever reason, he adds eyes to the character, which I kind of think it looks a little bit better. His original design, where it has like no eyes there, where it's just kind of like a flat kind of face. Also, I made his head a little bit more like I gave it more of a skull design than like a traditional face, because I think it kind of fits the whole hell aesthetic, because it's Hellspawn, a demon. So yeah, that's what I kind of decided to do there. Also, no weapons, because I don't think this character has a weapon of sorts. But yeah, so as you can see, I paint them all red, and I started, yeah, so then I do the whole veiny design. And like I said, in the newer version, he still has that veiny design on the face, but it has eyes there, which I don't think looks as good. I think it looks a little, I think, in my personal opinion, I think this looks better. Also, I made the inside of his mouth kind of glowing, because that's something from the new design I think he's doing, where the mouth is kind of glowing. And then later I add some like smoke, kind of like red, like kind of mist coming out of his mouth, which I think looks really cool. So yeah, then I add a little bit of like outer glow layer to that design. Also, the color scheme, basically the same as he put it. I try to do several different shades of red, just to differentiate some of the pieces of armor and whatnot, because it is very red heavy. And then the shading, I did the shading in a dark blue. You can't really tell, but it's just to contrast with the red, so the shadows kind of pop out of it more. Because if I did a red shadow, I don't think it would have looked as good. I think this looks a lot better. And yeah, I'm really happy with this design. Actually, both of these designs, although I made both of these today, like the day I'm recording this is literally the day before the video comes out. I'm doing all of this, but I'm actually really happy with this, because usually it takes me a little while to do these drawings, but today I rushed them. But they don't look rushed. If I'm being completely honest, these are kind of, I would say, some of my favorites, especially the next one coming up, which I won't spoil who that is. But yeah, it's only two drawings, but I do really like how they turned out. I know I usually say, hey, I want to do, yeah, see, there's a little smoke effect. And for whatever reason, towards the end of this video, my pressure sensitivity stopped working, so some of the lines are a little bit weird. But other than that, I'm really happy how this turns out. And let's see the final drawing in just a second. And boom, and I give him a little bit of background, and boom, there you go. I'm really happy with that. Next character. So this is actually a Melvin. I've done him before, but apparently Potato Mean sent me this is like the upgraded version of Melvin, so it's like a different variant. So yeah, and so it's like the upgraded version of Melvin. So I'm really happy how this turns out, especially the lighting I do. I do a downcast kind of lighting with the lights coming from like down below. And it looks really cool. Makes him look a little bit more monstrous and whatnot. Although his proportions are very cartoonish, where he has like really big hands and whatnot, I still try to make him look a little creepy at some areas, especially the lighting. And I was told by Potato Mean that I made the original Melvin drawing I did was he looked too happy and too kind of wholesome, which I still blame him for that, because he says like, oh, my original character wasn't smiling, although if you look at the original character, Melvin totally was smiling. But I made sure to fix that in this one, where I didn't want him to look wholesome. I kind of the background, I make it like look like there's like flames going about, like he's standing over like a city he just burnt. I don't know, something very not wholesome, because apparently I made the character look too wholesome. Potato Mean, I still blame you for that. You clearly made the character smiling, and I represented that in my drawing, and then you get mad at me. Okay, I'm just saying. But I'm still really happy how this guy turned out. So you can see the lighting. I do, like I said, the lighting from down below, so it looks like stuff like beneath him that's like burning. And I do this really cool effect towards the end, where I start using a one of those like airbrush kind of tools to kind of make it look like there's like a really harsh kind of yellow glow from beneath, and that's really cool. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, go watch my other art videos. I've also made other videos recreating Potatomeen's characters, and yeah, let's go see the final result in just a second, and y'all have a nice rest of the day, and see y'all later, and ciao, bye bye, ciao.